I'm just here to ask y'all a few questions about your rental experience. Now, how many years have you been renting?
I've been renting for about 11 years.
Okay, and what kind of experiences have you had? Have they been pretty good or?
They've been fair.
Fair, okay. And what made you decide to rent from Sarah and Noah?
Well, they're very understanding, high potential, and they made us feel like we were basically at home.
Oh, good.
They're very open-minded, and they make us feel like we're someone that we very can trust.
Great. Okay, and so how long have you known Noam and Sarah?
For about 3 months.
Okay, and how long have you been in this home?
1 month.
Okay. Can you tell me, either one of y'all, what was the deciding factor in y'all moving into one of their homes?
Well, we ultimately discovered them on Craigslist, and we saw pictures of the inside of this home, and we loved it. And we called, and as soon as we called, she returned our call right back, like within 10 minutes. And once we exchanged conversation and information, we met up with her, and we saw the house the exact same day. So all of that right then was just,
so it was a quick response.
Quick response. Everything she said, what they said, everything they said, they done. They said we'd be here at 1 o'clock. They was there at 12:50. So once they met us,
so that gave you the sense of responsible landlords. They were, they were respectful of your time as well.
Yes,
correct. Okay. And after then, we saw the house, and anything that we seen that we wanted to change or, add on, they were hands-on. We'll do this, we will do that. We've never, ever met anyone like these two people.
So they addressed all your issues?
Yes. Every issue. And still to this day, any issue we have, any little thing, it could be a light switch, I can call and they'll, go ahead and handle it over the phone, or they'll be right on their way.
That's great.
And that's all the time with them.
So if y'all had any, so it sounds like this has been a really good experience for y'all.
Very good, beyond good. We've never, ever, ever met any people, not even just in business, I'm talking about any people, period, that are just this nice and concerned and considerate, and, our feelings just matter to them, and that was great with us. And they go above and beyond their way, no matter what, to make sure we're, as tenants, are happy. Yeah. So we never experienced that before.
So it's out of respect and out of promptness and professionalism and caring.
And very heartfelt, yes.
Okay. An example. Can you give me an example of something that they had addressed or that they helped you with?
Well, this one particular incident happened about 2 a.m. in the morning. We couldn't get the water to shut off, and we called them. They was right on it. Call MLGW, or call someone, or if not, they'll come out. So they were right.
They answered.
We never got any
answer
of our previous landlords to answer right then.
And if you don't know what to do in those situations, and you've got somebody that answers you promptly, it makes you feel so much more safer and more secure. And not only that, it sounds like they care about their own property.
Yes, they do.
And their tenants.
Good.
They do.
Can you give me any other example other than just taking care of the property? Anything that really, not just their promptness or anything like that, but personality-wise, or anything, other examples you can give me that
I understand. I can give you one. I know before we actually were able to move into the property, we had some other matters, bureaucratical matters, that we had to deal with, and they, made sure that they did what they had to do to, help us to get into the property. I mean, they didn't have to. No, they did it on their own free will and everything, on time, on free will, just to ensure that we get into the property. They had nothing to do with it, but they helped us.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and I mean, and it keeps going on and on and on. We still had personal issues that had nothing to do with the property, nothing to do with them, but they still helped us to get into this property no matter what. They made sure that, you know, we were able to move in and had a good
so
move in.
there's the human aspect, not just the business aspect.
Yes.
And they kept calling us to make sure everything was all right, if we had a good and safe move in and everything. They actually flew out from out of town for us.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, they actually flew from out of town just for us, you know, so they didn't have to do that. They were out of town on some other business, and our situation came up in the midst of their business. And they put down what they were doing and flew all the way back here to Memphis just to take care of our situation. And that was just, I'm just speechless about that. I have no words to,
well, that
to
sounds
describe.
Like y'all had a really good experience with them.
Yes, we have.
Yes, ma'am, we have.
I sure appreciate y'all.
Still do. We're going to be here forever. It's a 2-year lease. She's going to have to keep adding on, adding on, adding on. We're never leaving. We're never leaving.
Well, good. All right. Thank y'all.
You're welcome. Thank you.